Darryn Peterson has dominated headlines recently. The Kansas basketball player is one of the most physically gifted athletes that you're going to see in an NBA draft class. This year's draft class is nuts. There's going to be a lot of superstar caliber players, which is hard to come by. And Peterson has established himself in the limited amount of time that he's played as the clear number one overall pick. The problem is he has some of the strangest availability issues for an athlete that I think that we've ever encountered. Can't even come up with a comp with this. I can't. Maybe Ben Simmons. That's probably the best that we can do. He has played 15 of Kansas's 26 games this year. He's had quad cramping, a hamstring strain, and an ankle injury. But where things are starting to bubble up and get problematic is this cramping issue, which it's kind of phantom. We don't know how to really prove this. Yeah. It's not like we've seen a rolled ankle or a torn ACL or a hamstring strain. A physical therapist, a team physician can evaluate those things. It's kind of hard to really evaluate how bad the cramping is for him. He took himself out against Oklahoma State with 7:22 to go. And it sounds like Bill Self is not very happy with his star's actions. He stated, "I didn't anticipate that tonight at all. I thought he was good to go, but obviously we only got 18 minutes out of him. I thought we were past it, but obviously we're not. It's certainly a concern. You get into the NCAA tournament and you're playing a team just as good as you. You need to have all your best players available. All it takes is for one day like that to derail not only a game, but a season. So yeah, it's concerning. Plain and simple. Bench the kid. I'm tired of this. This is stupid. This is unbelievably stupid. If it's really this serious, he's got some sort of medical condition. Yeah. Not my problem now. You're trying to win a Big 12 championship, an NCAA championship. Sit him. Tell him to go prepare for the draft. Send him home. This is dumb. I can't believe that this is even a talking point.
Yeah, I remember seeing some cramps pop up ahead of gassers in training camp, and then during the season they didn't really pop up that much. Sometimes, an athlete will cramp up when it's not really a cramp, and it's really tough to decipher when it's really happening because you can't see it. But what I saw when he pulled himself out of the last game, where he knocks down a three, turns around to Self, and gives him the, all right, now pull me out, like pull me out now. That was damning because before then, I didn't see it. I didn't see the instance. I didn't see when it exactly happened. And that made a difference to me because I saw him. He was in a fine demeanor, shot a three just fine, pulled himself out of the game. It is just so glaring. Because before that, you're like, man, maybe it's an injury. I don't want to judge. Now it looks soft. It looks soft. Because what do you do? What's the expectation even if he does go train to the NBA? We see he's got first-round talent.
Yeah.
We see he's probably
first overall talent.
Correct. And you're like, man, this guy could be the guy. And then he gets paid. And maybe you get a year or whatever, how many years, and then he gets the Supermax. Then what? Then he's playing half the games? Because the NBA is not cracking down on their weight load management stuff.
Yeah. So
what are you really investing in? Are you investing in a guy that's going to play 70 of 82 for you, which I would consider decently reasonable? Or are you going to pay a guy so much money to play 40 games for you, hope you make the playoffs, and then turn it on then? It's really a rough act. I don't know if I'm blaming Peterson or basketball culture more right now. But if I was building a team, I'd want guys who want it, that don't come out of the game, guys that are hungry to play every single possible minute that they can. That's why I love LeBron so much, because LeBron, when he's playing, plays as much as possible. LeBron, when he was with the Cavs for the second time, going up and making that big run, had to shoulder the teams that he brought into the playoffs. He played every minute. I don't know if Darryn Peterson's a guy that can do that.
I also, first guy that popped in my head when you're saying all that, I remember watching Jokic against the Knicks a week ago, and he was on a minutes restriction because he was coming off of an injury. Game went to OT, and he played until the end of the game. You've got guys that
hates basketball.
Right. That's depicted as hating basketball. First and foremost with Kansas, you need to stop wasting your time. you need to put out a guy who's at least going to play. Is it impactful to have the best player in the country on the court? Absolutely. I don't think anyone's going to doubt that. But why the hell are we supposed to, and Bill Self, why is Bill Self supposed to believe that he is going to get something out of him and then he suddenly checks out? The worst part about this is the randomness to it. If you're not going to go before the game, it's fine.
Yeah.
To do it mid-game, just be like, nope, I'm out. Is to your point, we both were college athletes. Is it something to a degree where the NCAA tournament starts and suddenly he's fine and he plays the entire tournament?
I think so.
Or he takes himself out in the middle of a game in the Elite Eight?
I think he could be looking at, and his team gets, not the Kansas team, but the team around Peterson himself.
Yeah.
They get called into question a lot. Their character and their decision-making and their influence on Peterson, they get called in a lot. And they could be, if I was really concerned about the generational wealth that Peterson could bring and just all the money, and if I was really that concerned, I'm like, this guy's the ticket. The phone call would go like this. Hey, it doesn't matter if you're a 1 seed or a 16 seed in the tournament. It doesn't. You're Kansas. You guys can get there. You can make it. Just make sure you make it. Don't stress yourself out till then, because right now it's just the regular season. What are you playing for, buddy? You know, you could win the Kansas. You guys could win. Phone call over. Kansas could win the national championship. I'm sorry. I don't know. On the other line? Yeah.
Who am I talking to? Who is this? You called me.
Yeah. Kansas could win it all. They really could when they're firing on all cylinders. So why do I need to wait and play in the regular season when I could just turn it on for 6 straight games, play all my minutes, and then we win everything? And then are we sitting here saying, oh, Darryn Peterson, the villain? Or are we saying, oh, Darryn Peterson, oh, we got a banner here? I don't like the means justifying the ends.
This might come off as kind of crass.
Oh.
I'm calling bullshit on all of this. I mean, cramps feel like something that you could play through. Cramps feels like something that you should be able to battle through. Is it something that's uncomfortable and that absolutely makes it difficult to stay on the court, stay out there? We're football players. Does it make it difficult to stay out there and play? You should come out for a couple minutes and try and figure out how to get back out.
Yeah.
Cramps are a hydration thing, are they not? Like, what am I missing here? I'm not a doctor. I'm obviously not a doctor. I'm a chud on a microphone. Is there an issue with how much water he's drinking? Can we get him an IV during the middle? It just feels like, I'm not doubting that he's getting them, but it does not seem like it's such a grand issue that like, oh, this is happening to me. I have to come off the court and I can't finish this game. It feels like it's one of those circumstances, having had cramps as an athlete and been around teammates who had them during preseason conditioning. Guys had them in games all the time.
Yeah.
I have seen plenty of players who have had them in games, got the IV, got the whatever electrolytes they need to,
pack, anything they can get,
and then fought to get back into the game, and then got back into the game and played and finished. If you can't go for, say he came out with this, he came out with 17-22 to go against OK State. Say he comes out, why can't they slow the game down, take a timeout, comes back in and with 10 minutes to go, maybe even 4 minutes to go? It doesn't sound like there was any fight for him to get back on the court despite beating Oklahoma State. Like, it just doesn't seem like he has the urgency to want to be great. And if I'm an NBA team, I'm not drafting the kid. I'm not doing it. Ben Simmons is probably the best example. Ben Simmons was otherworldly talented. Ben Simmons, once we realized that he didn't give enough of a shit to learn how to actually play the game, his career went down the toilet. So we need to remind ourselves that one of the most important things when evaluating talent is if a kid actually wants it or not. And he clearly doesn't. He doesn't. This is pathetic. And Self needs to look internally. His teammates need to be honest with him, and they need to either just tell him to figure it out and man up, or go home, go prepare for the draft, go figure out what you're going to go do.
I wonder if it's creatine cramping, because Peterson is a unit and he's not built like every other basketball player. Like, he's got big shoulders, he's got a big neck. I used to play football with this kid that took creatine. And I don't think he was like, it was kind of off the books creatine where, we weren't in high school. We weren't talking to the trainers about, oh, how much should I take? When should I take it? So every second half of the game, he'd have to go out and he'd be like, shut me down for the game. I literally can't play. My whole body's cramping. I think he could be messing around with that. I've cramped up plenty of times playing basketball, just winded. It was more of a stitch, but just getting winded, it's uncomfortable, but it's still basketball. You're just running the floor. Eventually it goes away. It does. It's just a really, really bad look for the whole program and for Peterson. I mean, I guess unless you win the title or you go to the Final Four, this whole season is going to be left with a really bad. It's going to be leaving a lot of Kansas fans, and I guess college basketball fans even too. I'll loop them in with a really nasty taste in their mouth of like what could have been, what could have happened. Because Calipari brought in a bunch of one and dones. People were complaining about that. The one and dones played. The one and dones in Kentucky, they played all season, and they made runs, and you got to see the highlight tape. You got to see everything. Peterson's got like a 4-minute highlight tape. Anthony Davis he had 25 minutes of highlight throughout his season at Kentucky. Give me a break.